Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Fired up live from New Jersey.
Hello. Happy Friday.
Happy freaking Friday, ladies and gentlemen. You made it to the end of another week.
Thank God.
We did it. And it was a good week.
It was a good week. I was just telling Rich that I'm celebrating all the people that purchased tickets to FEDDCon.
We had a big week, ladies and gentlemen. People are starting to say, hey, we're getting close. We better get our tickets because that hotel block is closing down and we have to get tickets because they're going to sell out. And,
You got that right.
So if you haven't got your tickets and you're on the fence and you're just sitting there waiting and you're waiting to the last minute, don't do it. Don't be like me. Don't wait to the last minute like I do.
Or like I do. Let's be responsible here, folks.
Let's get responsible. Get the tickets to FEDDCon. We had a great guest on the Fired Up yesterday with Ed Stulak. It was a great conversation. I'd love to pull some 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds from that. Our guy.
Already on it.
Oh, he's already on. The team's already on it. I don't even got to worry about anything. That's what I love.
Where have you been?
Me? I don't know. I've been pulling parts and getting a van ready. Fired up on a Friday. Getting a new technician on the road on Monday. Very excited to continue to add to the team, to the family, La Familia, because that's what we are. It's getting a new van on the road. I mean, that's something to be fired up about in a lot of senses. Of course, growing the business and growing the team, but talking about what it takes. It's not, it's expensive to get a new guy on the road. The vans today.
Oh, actually, speaking about that, I meant to tell you, a friend of mine had a work pickup truck, right? It was from 2020. It's way over its miles in terms of the lease. The dealer, when he went, because it had an issue, they were trying to force him to get rid of the truck just so that they can sell it back to somebody else at way more money. Yep.
That's the market right now.
It's incredible.
It really is. That is the market right now. So, I mean, we got a van, it's hard to find new, and these things happen, you don't know when the next person that is going to come knocking on your door. Maybe you're out there and you're saying to yourself, I'm looking to advance my career, to do different things. And you're watching and all of a sudden you're like, hey, Rich, I love, been watching you on LinkedIn because that happens. And, hey, let's talk. And all of a sudden, okay, I need a van and I got to get this guy. Things happen very quickly in the trades. And I'm sure it's not just our industry. I'm sure it's across the board. When you're hiring, you got to hire, we got to move fast. We got to put things in place. So, and it could be, like I said, there's inventory, there's vans, there's insurances, there's getting the new van lettered. There's a lot of things and there's that all go into it. But, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I love adding to the team. I love seeing the family grow and just seeing the vision and seeing the things in my head that maybe other people don't see, but it's going to be a beautiful thing here. And I'm excited for that, one van at a time and doing it, very methodically, not doing too much too fast. I've seen companies go out of business that way. We want to make sure that we stay strong, and we are very strong right now. And it's amazing, loyal customers and that count on us. And I love it. It's great week in that sense too, just from hearing and talking to different customers this week of that. They like, Rich, your team is great. Your guy, Geraldine, your techs, everyone. I mean, these people get so much kudos.
Absolutely.
All the time. And can't do it alone. Can't do it alone. So I'm fired up about blowing this thing up, growing, and yeah.
Well, okay. So Jason just commented, of course. Jason says electric vans. Not yet. But that brings me to what Jason posted in the Fed group earlier about the micro.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to. I scrolled by it. I didn't get a chance to read or look at it yet.
You didn't read it.
Listen. I'm in the middle of paying bills and doing other things right now. but I scrolled by it. I'm coming back to it.
It was in a gist. I didn't listen to the podcast. However, Micro has a scholarship, a $1 million scholarship across the trades for young folks who are committing to learning a new skill. And there was a whole list of trades that I guess this applied to. And I had just posted like, where is the food equipment trade? It's not listed.
It's not on anybody's list.
So that was the gist of what I was
about to say. It's not on anybody's list. And truth be told, we have talked about things, as once FEDDCon slows down, once FEDDCon is here and we're done with it and we're, can sit down and focus. There's a lot of things that, the Fed group is going to be, talking with Josh Zolan, and some things that we were yesterday and, the Fed group, we set this thing out to get the food equipment industry at large type thing together online in a community, talking, engaging. Hopefully they're going to start going on to their own things and posting more, and we're going to engage together and we're going to get really loud and people are going to find this. And I'm finding that people are still not to the point where they're putting out videos every day and posts every day and stuff like that. That's a big part of what FEDDCon really wants to do. We want to inspire and ignite that passion inside you to go start doing that. Because if you want to see the food equipment service industry pop up on a micro list, it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen if we're all just being really quiet about it in our bubbles.
Yep.
So talking about things that we want to do, I mean, there could be something, I'm just saying this for namesake, but we said micro works. I mean, there could be something where Fed works and we do something like this where we could put together monies for scholarships for different things of that nature. I mean, there's a lot of things that are going to be going behind the Fed Social Club.
we should actually tell Jason about that we were.
Yes.
Because remember it was like the Med. What was it? Med Club before.
Oh, Club Med. Club Fed.
So Jason, we kind of like the term, adding the term social in there. The social club.
Yeah.
The Fed Social Club.
So when the membership does go live and we have this beautiful community that we're going to a platform that you're going to all be able to log into, and it's going to be a whole new place for you to connect and build and grow and learn and all kinds of stuff. And I think we're leaning towards the Fed Social Club.
I think so. For now.
For now. That's what it's going to be
this week. However, we'll get to Fed membership stuff after. Basically, we're going to be very headstrong with that after FEDDCon.
Oh yeah. We're going to be putting the pedal to the metal on that. And I also just want to put a little teaser out there. NRA is coming. And I know we're planning FEDDCon. And Lisa's like, wait a second, we're planning something at NRA too. I'm sorry. We're going to do a Fed event / meetup or whatever you want to call it at NRA. And we'll probably do it one of the evenings. I don't know if we're going to do the evening of the 22nd, the 23rd. Maybe we do a poll and see when most people are free.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is there'll be tickets that you'll be able to get. We'll have to lock down the location first. And, we're probably going to do some food and some drinks, maybe beer and wine type thing. And we'll let you know what those tickets are to come. It worked out great at RIFMA back in June. That was just everyone kind of paid for themselves type thing. We didn't like that.
Yeah,
it was confusing. Everyone had separate checks. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a real event where we're going to say, okay, give us what it is, and we're going to sell the tickets to this event. Everyone's going to come, and maybe we'll even have someone someone sponsor it. We'll talk about that to if you want to get eyes on you, FEDDCon is a great way to do it. And then this event will be another great way to do it. We'll be promoting and doing stuff all throughout NRA. And then throughout the days at NRA, this is nothing big. Okay. This is, so when I the very first year that we went to NRA and Fed existed, I did a meetup at a certain booth. I forget where it was. Okay. But I think we should do like a couple of meetups on each day. Throughout the show. So like maybe day one we'll meet at XYZ booth, and then day two we'll meet at XYZ booth. And when you get there, I might have some swag to give out.
Oh heck yeah.
You see?
I would absolutely love to do like come have coffee at so and so booth or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll do some, and like I said, we'll have some swag, some cool giveaway stuff for the members that show up, and we'll connect and it'll be fun. So, anything going on over there, Lisa?
well, Jason says he's hurt that you did not read that comment.
Oh.
Okay, that post.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, sing.
So sorry.
And Joe Fabbage says, time to get fired up. What?
Joe, down in Philly.
Can I share what we were talking about yesterday about me doing the questions at FEDDCon and the polls?
Yes.
So we were just joking around saying that I should. All right, let me backtrack a little bit. In the Fed app, if you are registered, you will be receiving an email. I apologize, I didn't get that email out this week, but I will get it out next week. When you register for the FEDDCon app, basically during the event, you'll be able to submit your questions to the speakers and answer live polls that are happening. And with that, I'll have to, of course, run the Q&A and run the live polls. So I was saying that I should do it from nowhere near the stage, nowhere near the podium or anything like that, and just be the voice at FEDDCon the same way I am on the Fired Ups. So yeah, you guys gonna have to let me know.
Where's this voice coming from?
Where's the voice coming from?
Is she here?
So that might be a thing at FEDDCon. Just letting you guys know.
It could be, but the only way you're gonna know, honestly, is
you know what? I think I'm just not gonna show up
if you're there.
Period.
I'm not going. Imagine that.
If neither of us are there.
What happened?
You have to be there. No one cares about me. I don't have to be there.
No one needs me. I'm not needed anywhere. I'm really not.
You're very much needed here.
Nah.
And here in the Fed community.
I guess. Well, by the way, it's Fed Meme Friday.
Yes.
So I threw another one up.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was pretty good. You know, we have an old Blodgett oven that we pulled. Oh, look at this. These credit card companies are right after me.
Tell them that you're live.
If my sister's watching, pay the bills.
She does pay the bills.
Pay the bill.
Right.
So, yes.
I was going to say, going back to the question that we put into place for this live stream.
Yes.
What's your guilty pleasure on Fridays? I want to know what everybody's guilty pleasure on Fridays is.
What's your guilty pleasure? I drink alcohol and eat pizza.
That's true.
I'm a pizza monster on Friday.
I'm sure a lot of people eat pizza and drink alcohol on Friday.
I bet. You got to do it. You got to do it. So let us know in the comments if you're watching now or on the replay. You can still jump in on the replay. We appreciate you being here. What's your guilty pleasure? What do you got going on tonight?
Janine, I see you watching. What's your guilty pleasure on Fridays? I bet you it's watching basketball.
Yep. St. Peter's College.
Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
Look at that. Making waves. Making the waves. So yeah, let us know. And but back to the Fed Friday meme too. You know, we have a Blodgett oven in the back that we pulled. I took a picture of that. Blah, blah. Anyway, I said, and I don't want to offend anybody. I just put dealer because a lot of times when you're going to these job sites, the dealers are the ones calling, pushing you. Don't worry, it's ready, it's fine. So I said, hey, listen, it's site's ready and units in place. And then, really? Because we get there so many times and it's just not, and you try to do everything you can to confirm, you know, going back to the forms that we send. I mean, you know, there's a reason for it. Especially, I mean, listen, the cost. I mean, my God, gas, again, not to go talk about gas again, but listen, it's through the roof. It cuts into the bottom line. We have to account for our time more than ever. But this Fed Friday meme I thought was pretty accurate. Let's see some of your memes, ladies and gentlemen. I see people putting the meme under my post, but not creating their own posts. Which is fine. That's the engagement. I love the engagement, but feel free to go onto your own thing and make your own little thing.
I'm not over the one that Jason made last week about the AV.
Oh.
I love that one. So Taz says that his guilty pleasure is K-pop. And Taz, I am with you on that. Maybe not K-pop, but I actually watch a lot of Korean dramas for some reason on the weekends because it's my guilty pleasure as well.
Interesting. Interesting.
And Janine says that I'm right. Rylan has a huge game today, semifinals to the Tournament of Champions. Let's go.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that. So, yeah, I mean, another week for the books. Another week for the books. And get to FEDDCon.com. People that have purchased their tickets this week, Thank you so much. We're excited. We're building the momentum right now. This is the home stretch, I would say.
No, not yet. Not yet. We're not in the home stretch. Yet.
When it hits April, maybe.
April, most certainly home stretch.
When it hits, so we got. Listen, we still got almost just a little more than half, just a little less than half of the month left. So,
because it's spring, almost spring.
I know, and and just a little story for the people out there. So today's March 18th. So for anyone out there that is, I don't know, superstitious, or anyone out there that is spiritual, doesn't matter what you believe in, but the number is 318. So my grandmother died March 18th, 2004. And since that day, the number 318 has been popping up in front of me everywhere I go throughout there's not a week that goes by that 318 doesn't pop up. And it could be I could be watching football and this all of a sudden, there's a timeout call and I'm looking on I'm like, yeah, I have another beer. And I look and it's stopped at 318. I'm like, what's that? 318 is right there. I can go out to a bar or a restaurant and I could see like a number sitting somewhere to be like, oh, 318.
Or like your check or something, probably.
Yes. I mean, it comes up no matter where I go. So I'm like, every time I see it, I'm like, hey, Graham.
So there's this thing called angel numbers. So essentially, I guess 318 is your angel number.
Yeah. And so today's 318. So wherever you are, Grandma, I don't know, but I'll be looking for you.
So we got some comments here. Taz says, me and Josh were pushing FEDDCon at Riffmont. And Taz, a million thank you.
Yeah, you guys are the best ever. Thank you so much for because you don't have to, and it means a lot. So thank you guys.
And Taz, since you're here on the live stream, I actually didn't get a chance to reach out to you about joining Josh and Rich on happy hours. The weekly happy hours.
Yep. So that is something we need to do pretty quickly, because I wanted to schedule. I want to do them next week. Okay. And we're gonna do one night.
I think Thursday evenings.
We're gonna do Thursday evenings.
Yes.
Thursdays.
Because it'll be late for you, but
yeah. So we'll do 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern.
I think so.
Which puts it at 5 p.m. on the West Coast. So
go ahead, go through the times.
That'll put it 5 p.m. on the West Coast and 6 p.m. in the Midwest, right?
Yes.
Or no, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. in the Midwest, and then there's daylight savings things that happen. So I don't know if Arizona. Listen, I don't know. Arizona Mountain time is 2 hours.
Yes.
So you'll figure wherever you are, you'll figure it out, because we're just going to tell you it's 8 p.m. Eastern.
So Taz, I'll chat with you about that. We're trying to think of some topics. I'm sure you have a ton.
So yeah, and what I really want to do with these, by the way, we have to talk about where are we going to do this within Zoom? Or are we going to do this within the Facebook room? We have to think this through.
I know we do.
And what we want to do is, we did virtual happy hours during the pandemic, and those were kind of a free for all type thing. Like, oh, hey, I'm Rich, I'm this, that's what I do is where I'm from. And we all introduced ourselves, and then we just kind of talk on different things. There was no, we weren't looking to get anything out of it other than just, we were sitting at home in a pandemic. Yeah. And we were like, we didn't have nowhere to go. Yep. So we were drinking and talking. And sometimes it would be an hour, sometimes it would be 2 hours, but we're going to have, I think 60 minutes for the virtual happy hour.
Okay.
It's a 60-minute thing. And I think we want to have obviously questions. We want to have questions and content and things that we really want to talk about. And, I'm even thinking maybe we look at the FEDDCon agenda.
Yep. That's what we're aiming for.
And kind of talk a little bit about some of the things that, these topics.
Absolutely.
And just get the creative juices flowing and people talking, and maybe some people that have never met each other are going to meet within this thing and go, hey, you going to FEDDCon? Oh yeah, I'm going to FEDDCon. Hey, you going to FEDDCon? No, I'm not, but you're going to be there. Maybe I'll come to FEDDCon. So we'll see, but that's what we want to do. We want to build the momentum leading up to the 25th. And then from there, when we put the club, the Fed Social Club together, we will definitely have ongoing virtual happy hours.
Oh yeah.
And maybe we can get hooked up with like a liquor
fireball.
Maybe the Rock.
No, fireball.
Terramana, the Rock. I'm reaching out to if the Rock is if you're watching.
The Rock.
Maybe. Maybe The Rock is watching.
That would be intense and great.
Terramana could be the official tequila of the food equipment industry.
So Joe Favrich says, people ask me all the time if I went to school to learn our trade. I tell them same thing. I tell them same thing. I was green, never went to school, trained with my first company, and a lot is self-taught and a lot of drive.
Yeah, cool. Sorry, Joe, I had to come over here. I wanted to just read that and make sure. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of guys that have entered this industry just kind of stumbled upon it.
Mhm.
You know, we have lots of guys that have been here now 15 to 20 years. You know, one guy was working, I think, was going to be a correctional officer. Another guy was going to do, I don't know. They were all different places. And, you know, my father probably had ads in the community news here at the time, or he knew someone that said, people, hey, listen, I don't know what this is, but I'll give it a try type thing.
Yeah.
You know, and they will go out with our senior guys, and here they are 15, 20 years later doing their thing. And we do need to figure out, like, obviously there's no true school. There's no true accredited place that you can go for this industry. I feel like the Fed group can change that. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll figure it out.
We shall figure it out.
Obviously, Cefesa has a great training facility. I'm actually getting ready to send one of our guys. So if anyone from Cefesa is watching, I'm going to be signing up our guy for the NTT, new tech training for the April classes. And we actually got a few guys heading out for Cleveland for some convotherm training.
Ooh.
Coming up. So we got those guys going out in April. Now that in-person training is coming back, I love the hands-on stuff. We're getting our guys back out on the road. They're flying, they're driving, they're doing whatever we could do. We're going to keep the train going on the training. So it's exciting to see that coming back. And I did see somewhere where the mask mandate for the planes and the airports are going to be going away at some point soon.
Gotcha.
So I guess that's a good thing.
These are all great things to hear.
That just means we're getting back to some kind of normalcy, whatever normal is. But
yeah.
We're in the right direction, and it feels good.
So Jason is offering some sponsors here: The Rock Tequila, Ryan Reynolds Gin, Nick Offerman's Whiskey. Absolutely, Nick Offerman's Whiskey for sure. And those are all sponsors for Happy Hours.
I don't even know anything about
Nick Offerman's Whiskey. Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't know about Ryan Reynolds Gin, and
I didn't know that either. All right. Hey, listen, we have to start reaching out to them. If you're just anywhere you go, tag them, and let's see if we can say hello.
Hello.
We're here.
Cheers.
Buy me a Coke.
I was gonna say, okay, I'll buy you one.
All right. Listen, it's Friday. It's Friday, Lisa. It's Friday.
It is, and it's a beautiful day. Let me get the
Beautiful
heck outta
day.
here.
It's a beautiful day. By the way, let me just explain something to you. It's 70 degrees in New Jersey.
Yes. Oh gosh, you're gonna.
It's 79 degrees in this office that she has. She's walking around the building in this big wool coat.
It's not a wool.
Like she's freezing. She can't get her core temperature back. I don't know what the hell's going on. Are you okay?
I hope so. I hope I'm okay. I love to sit in the sun. I feel like in a past life, I'm going to ask you this question next, but I feel like in a past life, I may have been a dog that likes to lay out in the sun. You know, like those dogs that just find
Jerry.
Yeah.
I mean, in the summertime, all of a sudden I'll look, I'm like, where's Jerry? You'll see him like by the deck, by the pool, and the sun is hitting him, and he's just like this. Just like basking in it.
So what animal do you think you may have been in a past life?
Me? What's the animal that's scared of everything?
Animal that's scared of everything?
Maybe I was a squirrel.
I could see that.
I think I was a squirrel. I was scared of everything.
Because they're always like on the move and doing a bajillion things.
Yeah, I could say something right now, but it would be really inappropriate. So I'm not gonna.
Please don't.
I won't.
It's a family show.
Yeah, this is bring your kids back. It's okay. We're not gonna say anything.
So Joe says that his guilty pleasure on a Friday is a cheesesteak and a quarter edible. Okay.
What? Oh, okay. Hey,
Well,
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
it's Friday. What can we say?
Yeah. So, by the way, Joe, I love cheesesteaks. I love cheesesteaks. So when we went to Philly to visit Gemini, we got a cheesesteak. Where was that? Was it Steve's?
No.
Was it called Steve's or something?
It wasn't Prince.
Was it Prince?
think it was Prince of Cheesesteak.
Prince of Cheesesteak. It was damn good.
It was really good.
And they got angry because we went in there with a camera.
I know.
He's like, "You got a permit for that thing?" I was like, "No."
Do you know who we are? We're Fed Nation.
Yeah. I said, "Nah, it's okay. I'm a limo driver." So it's from a movie. Anyone know that movie? Anyway, we're if I'm going to Philly this summer, because I'm planning on doing some traveling on the road. I'm going to be in Philly at some point. Where am I going to get the cheesesteak? Where am I going? You tell me where, and I'm going to go.
I'm pretty sure that the place we went to was called Prince of Steaks.
Yeah, because I already know Pat's and Gino's and all the hype and all that stuff. Like, I've never been, and truth be told, obviously you got to go and try it. So I probably will try the Pats and the Gino's, but I want to know off the beaten path the legit cheesesteaks.
Yep. Yeah.
Philly, baby.
I love Philadelphia.
It's great. It's a great city.
And Joe also says, Rich, you should grow out the beard.
Yeah, you know what? I don't have the discipline, unfortunately. There's been a time where I grew it out pretty long, but once it started, I can't stick with it for some reason.
I'm gonna try to grow out mine too.
You should. I see a couple of things coming in there. Lisa's got a 5 o'clock shadow right now.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, do you have any more fun questions?
Well, we could leave a fun question for the group for the weekend.
True.
Jump in the comments and let's see. Random is, if there was a sandwich named after you, what would be on it? I don't know either.
We were just talking about cheesesteaks.
True. Mine would have meat and cheese.
That's you should post that one in the Fed group and see what everyone asks.
Dwight Schrute, he likes pony sandwiches. He's like, what kind of meat is that? Pony.
You must be watching a lot of Office recently.
No, not more than. No, I mean, I do watch it. It's just whenever it's on, I catch it. One of my favorites.
So I don't think I actually mentioned this real quick. Just a little house cleaning. Is that housekeeping? Housekeeping. Yeah. We actually added a couple more sponsors on the FEDDCon page, which include All Points, Broaster. I have more. But basically, just go to the FEDDCon.
You know what? Before we go,
ahead.
can we bring up that page onto the StreamYard?
Of course.
And give a shout out to our sponsors right now.
Absolutely.
As we go into the weekend.
Absolutely. I'm gonna put the dance music on while you do that.
They're not gonna be able to hear me, right?
Yes, they will. We tried it. We tested it out.
We did, but then remember it was like screwy.
No. It'll be good.
All right. Dance Party Friday is coming back right now.
Yes. Let's
go. Drop that quarter edible, Joe. Here we go.
This is too good. All right, hold on. I'm putting the dance pop on, and then you'll go through the sponsors.
Hell yeah.
No. Okay. And you guys,
ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's go. This is that Jersey fist pump.
Yeah.
That the Jersey Shore is taking credit for, but me and my boys originated this back in 01.
All right. Let's go.
All right, listen. Shout out on a Friday. Get your dance. Get the blood flowing. Get you into the weekend. Shout out first to our silver sponsors. We have Kason Industries, Matt Wheeler. Shout out to you guys. Go to KasonInd.com. We got Hashizaki, the goat of ice machines, right? Go to Hashizaki US. Check them out, what they got going on. We got our bronze sponsors. Boom, Origo, Yasin, Scott, and the team. Definitely want to check them out to improve some of your back office operations. We got Parts Town, of course, you know Parts Town, the Parts Town team, and Broaster, who not only is going to be a sponsor here, but we have a big partnership forming with Maliki Parts and Service, and I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of our great customers here in the state to see some of these pressure fryers for sure. What else we got?
I'm going.
She's going. We got Blue is the New White. Josh Zolan, Windy City Equipment, his podcast Blue is the New White, and his book. By the way, Josh, I found a box full of books left over of Blue is the New White from the first FEDDCon.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a little giveaway with those, so stay tuned.
Keep going.
Keep going. We got Ghost Repairs. My boy Jesse and Ben down in Florida, who we just started. We just met for the first time, and we're starting. Listen, these relationships are forming because of digital, right? Then we got Crave and Company, of course, Chelsea and the crew. They're going to be at FEDDCon. They're going to be on the panel. I mean, there's a lot of things. Newly coming into the thing here is All Points.
All Points.
All Points. The All Points crew.
Dude,
Jeff Victory, Jim Staffstrom, and the rest of the crew over there. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And then we have some other exhibitors here. We got Windy City Equipment, XOY Technologies. You know, I talk about XOY all the time. It's helping us bridge that gap in business for transparency. Get your dance shoes on if you're just joining. Here we go. And then we got Repairs, David Bartolomucci, who's also going to be speaking. So make sure you're there for that. What else we got, Lisa?
So what is not listed on the page yet, but our platinum sponsor. Who's our platinum sponsor, Richard?
Platinum sponsor is a Quant.
Yes.
Woo, baby. That's a big one. That's a big one. So hopefully we'll see Courtney and coming down. I think Sydney Lara is going to be in the building. We're going to have a Quant in the building. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And we might be releasing another platinum sponsor soon. So stay tuned. And then we have a premiere. A big premiere sponsor in the works. I got to tell you, I think we're just super humbled and blown away by all this. And it's that Friday dance flow. It's that Friday dance flow right now.
I love this Friday dance flow. And actually, this also reminds me that yesterday we had a attendee, a registrant for FEDDCon who was looking to buy a ticket from Canada. And unfortunately, at the moment, it wasn't available. But I just wanted to let all of our Canadian registrants that you will now be able to purchase tickets on the website.
Boom.
Yes, that was perfect.
That was perfect. Dance Party Friday concluded. Thank you to our sponsors. More to be announced as we roll into April, which will be the home stretch. Any exciting comments before we go?
Kids and their crazy EDM, am I right?
I know. Listen, I used to be one of those crazy kids.
Oh, I actually like this question before we leave here.
Yeah.
If there was a holiday for you, what would it be called and how would people celebrate it?
Oh man, I would have to think about that. Like, how would we like?
There should be a
Do
Fed
you know?
holiday. Like we should
create Fed Day.
Yeah, we should have a Fed Day.
National Fed Day.
But is that just the Fed conference?
No.
No.
This is just Fed Day, like every year. Every year is Fed Day.
But what would we do?
We have a pizza party.
Pizza party?
Virtual pizza parties.
What, should that be our happy hour instead of drinking?
Yeah.
Everyone loves drinking. Never mind.
No, we could do pizza parties.
But I think that's a really good question. I'm gonna have to think about that one, Jason.
Yeah, I wonder because I don't know. Do I make it related to something like in my life that I love? Like it would be like, or I don't know.
For some reason, the thought that comes into my head is I mean I love dogs, so I feel like playing with dogs, adopting dogs would have to be part of my holiday.
Okay.
That's how people would celebrate.
Yeah, see, and the way my mind works is my mind went to Seinfeld and Festivus. Like
there you go.
Like a Festivus for the rest of us. Like it's Fed Day for the rest of
yes.
Not us. It doesn't really rhyme. Fed Day for the rest of A. I don't know.
That doesn't count.
For the rest of us, eh? I don't know. Something to think about. That's a good question. Something to think about. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it back on Jason. I want to know how he would celebrate his holiday, or how everybody else would celebrate it.
Yes. I don't know, Lisa. What else though?
What else?
That might be it.
I think that's it. I think I got everything off of my chest.
Yeah, we got the juices flowing. We got the dance party down. We got Fed Meme Friday.
That's it.
I don't know. And that's it. I don't know.
You're looking
Listen,
for something.
I'm trying to think here, but I love the people. I don't like to say goodbye. I hate goodbyes. Shh. All right. So listen, stay fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Stay fired up. Good weather's coming. Spring is in the air.
Yes.
And new beginnings are all around us. So listen, we know the industry is booming. I'm excited for FEDDCon. I'm excited for NRA. I'm excited for the summer and we're gonna get busy. I mean, let me tell you something. We're starting to see it. It's starting to get real busy here. And so I'm excited for that. I'm excited and grateful for the work. And I'm excited for Halloween. I love Halloween. Anyway, yeah.
I was thinking about Christmas the other day. Actually, like I was actively thinking about how I wanted to decorate this year. It's only March, so I'm with you on that.
Yeah, we should. I started step saying should like a Malachi Christmas in July party with everybody. I could just something simple here. Bring everybody in. At the end of the day, we'll just have like a little Christmas off Santa. Maybe I'll get Santa Claus to come again.
Yes, in a Hawaiian shirt.
In July.
Yes. All right.
Okay. There's a lot of things that have to be done, folks. But you know what? We'll do it. We're executors over here. We execute.
Important.
Not people, tasks. All right. It's getting late.
Yep.
And there are many things still left to do before the 5 o'clock whistle. So go get your tickets to FEDDCon. Come on. Make my weekend. Make my weekend. Go get your tickets to FEDDCon. Make my weekend. Make Lisa's weekend.
Yes, please.
We're excited. We want to see you all. We want to get things. We want to get you pumped up to get your digital brand and strategies going. It could change your business. It could change your life. It's changing mine.
And mine.
And hers.
And yours.
And yours. So let's do this. Go off into the weekend. Have a cheesesteak. Drop a quarter Ed. And listen, have a shot of vodka. Do whatever you got to do to get you through. All right. And we'll see. We'll see you guys next week. Lots going on next week. We'll talk about it. Stay fired up. Enjoy the weekend. Make it count, ladies and gentlemen. See you next week.